Happy holidays, UX fam! Welcome to one last episode of Beyond UX Design for 2022. Twas the Night Before UXmas, written by Colton Schweitzer of Kick-Ass UX, and narrated by me, Jeremy, from Beyond UX Design. 'Twas the night before UXmas, when all through the page, some things were still moving 'cause we're still in the design stage. The elements were placed in the UI with care, in hopes that users would understand what's there. The toggles were nested and snug in their place, while the checkboxes were not, they still needed some space. And the PM with their schedule, and I, without much time, were finessing the designs toward the long uphill climb. When in a Slack channel there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my project to see what was the matter. Away to the conversation I flew like a flash, tore open the thread and scrolled through the cache. The text, emoji, and scattered reactions gave a luster of panic to the comments and questions. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a C-suite executive who's looking to steer. With a strong stature, stark voice, and flow, I knew in a moment it must be our CEO. More rapid than eagles, her questions they came, and she typed them all without any blame. Now accordions, now toggles, and you've hidden it too? Are you sure an extra button right there wouldn't do? To the top of the screen and at the bottom of the site, shouldn't we show people this feature and make it really bright? As the typing sign flashed before my words were sent, we're trying to understand what she really meant. So back to my user research I quickly flew to back up my design with data to show what we knew. And then in a twinkling I found my usability test, with plenty of user data to show what was best. A private DM between the PM and me broke out to make sure we were prepped as could be. As I typed out my response with the data in tow, I was stoked to talk through our process with the CEO. I explained that all the users easily found the feature, and users know best because they're our best teachers. As for the extra buttons, it would clutter the UI. It would clash with our design patterns, which is a good reason why. We leave them out of the designs and keep everything clean. After all, simpler is better. It makes it pristine. The typing sign came back as I waited for her reply. I kept finding more research to back up my why. The silence, it rained. For too long it felt I was getting more nervous and didn't want to melt. She finally responded and shared her gratitude that we based it on research and our designs were not skewed. She wanted one more check-in before it was shipped. We ensured her that would happen and would not be skipped. With a few more questions and comments around, she left the Slack thread without another sound. And so we got back at it with excited intent. We kept on working and created content. So next time you have an impromptu review meeting, have your user research ready or you might take a beating. We wish you the best and a fantastic site. Merry UXmas to all and to all a good night. Thanks for listening. 'Twas the Night Before UXmas was brought to you by Kick-Ass UX and Beyond UX Design. Check us out at kickassux.com and beyonduxdesign.com. Make sure you leave a 5-star review if you found 'Twas the Night Before UXmas even remotely entertaining. And don't forget to support the show at beyonduxdesign.com/support. Until next year, happy holidays, UX fam!